Hello, I'm Trainer James, and today I am bringing you a standard best of 3 Gruul Werewolves deck. We haven't done this in actually quite a while. We haven't returned to standard best of 3 with werewolves in a while, is what I mean. But as you can see, as compared to our last deck we did in standard best of 3, we ran some Snowlands and Blizzard Brawl. We're not doing that this time. We're going to see how that differentiates this deck as opposed to the last one, because this time we are playing 4 Play with Fire instead of 4 Blizzard Brawl. And then some of our other removal, 4 Spikefield Hazard, but Spikefield Hazard also counts as a land, so that's why we run 4. We're running 1 Cinderclasm because mono white, and we're also running 1 Unnatural Moonrise for the times where we don't have Tovolar on the battlefield, or we just really want it to be night, So we got one of those, plus it has flashback. Gives one of our creatures +1/+0 trample, and then when it deals damage to a player, we get to draw a card. So pretty good in a werewolf deck overall. And then as you can see, our base creature deck here, we're running 4 Tovolar, 4 Ascendant Packleader, 4 Werewolf Packleader, 4 Kessig Naturalist, 4 Reckless Stormseeker, 2 Ill-Tempered Loner, because I really enjoy this werewolf, especially in werewolf's deck. We're running 1 Volatile Arsonist because even though I haven't used this creature very often lately, I still really enjoy Volatile Arsonist. So we are running 1, and then we're also running 3 Halana and Alena partners, because Halana and Alena here, they go really well with werewolves, Reckless Stormseeker can put the +1/+0 on Halana and Alena, and then in turn they put 3 +1/+1 counters on another werewolf. And even if they don't, they put 2 because they have base power 2. They put 2 +1/+1 counters on another creature we control. It gets haste. So Halana and Alena, we're running 3 here, and then this is our lands 2, Lair the Hydra here. And then as for our sideboard, we're running 1 Pithing Needle, Planeswalkers, Ren and 7, Wolf, things like that. Shuts Planeswalkers down. 2 Burning Hands to go up against green decks. Burning Hands for 1 in a red deals 2 damage to target creature or Planeswalker, but if that permanent is green, it deals 6 damage instead, so it's a good way of getting rid of a troll, good way of getting rid of like a token from a Ren and 7, things like that. Ulvenwald Oddity. We're running once an additional Cinderclasm in the sideboard for the decks that play very small creatures like mono white and stuff. 1 Curse of Hospitality. This is mostly here for the mono black matchup because they play Shambling Gas, Eye Twitch. We want our creatures to be able to trample right through them. Plus, whenever our creature deals damage to the opponent with Curse of Hospitality on the battlefield, we get to steal one of their cards and potentially play it that turn. 2 Ulvenwald Oddities for 2 green. It's a 4/4 trample haste, and then if we ever get up to 7 mana, we can transform it. It becomes Ulvenwald Behemoth. It's an 8/8 with trample and haste. Gives our other creatures +1/+1 with trample and haste. So we run 2 in the sideboard for big creature matchups like mono greens, things like that. 4 Snakeskin Veil because there's a lot of spot removal out there. You think like Blizzard Brawl and the mono green decks. You think of like Fateful Absence, Infernal Grasp, things like that. So we run 4 Snakeskin Veil in the sideboard for decks that play a lot of spot removal. 2 Outland Liberators for our opponents who play, enchantments, artifacts, things like that. And then we are running 2 Froghemoth as well down here. Again, really great against other creature matchups, but it also, Froghemoth and Ulvenwald Oddity can also work really well against control matchups because they're both 4/4 creatures. They both have haste. The Froghemoth can get big if we start eating creatures out of the graveyard, whether it's their graveyard, our graveyard, And then it's also an easy way to gain life if we start like nabbing non-creature spells out of the graveyard as well. So yeah, this is Gruul Werewolves in standard best of 3. So let's go ahead, get to some matches, and I will see you on the battlefield. We will play first. Opening hand with an Ascendant Packleader and a Play with Fire. Would be better if we had more creatures, but, you know, play with fire can scry us, so. We can rely on that. Ooh, and a pack leader. Okay. Well, that changes things. Instead of going mountain, we're going to go another green source for our other pack leader. We have an Ascendant Packleader. Packleader, 1 word. We have a Werewolf Packleader. Packleader, 2 words. Our opponent over here is on Simic. We have a Play with Fire to take out their Cobra, which is nice. We don't want them ramping too much. Still have the lands to play our other pack leader. Pack leader, 2 words, that is. Divide, potentially. Bubble Snare, okay. Fine. An Ascendant Spirit. I think our best option is to just draw a card. We need other things to do. Halana and Alena, that's pretty good. Pretty good for next turn at least. I guess they could have another Bubble Snare. But alas, they do not. So, put the counters there. Attack for 5. Take them down to 3 unless they block. They don't. Next turn we can attack with the Lair, assuming what our opponent does. Could have 5 mana using the Sculptor here. Our opponent is looking Simic Ramp. That's fine. Maybe they have a 1-drop. Oh, Blizzard Brawl. Okay. Tune. Well. Yeah, so this is going to be a 4-4. We're going to put some counters on it. And they have to block it, so. So they go down to 1. Next turn it comes down as a 7-7. Guess they could have another Blizzard Brawl here. Yeah. Let's play this. Make this into a 3-3, which is actually a 5-5. Put our counters on the Kessig Naturalist. Attack with both. Well, attack with all 3. Red. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think there's anything in green that costs 1 mana to gain life. But it should be noted our opponent is playing Snow Ramp, I guess. Spirit of the Older Guard. They do have Blizzard Brawls. We can use Pithing Needle for the Ascendant Spirit. Burning Hands deals with their Spirit of the Older Guard. Cinderclasm doesn't do a whole lot here for us. Unnatural Moonrise we don't really need. Ill-Tempered Loner isn't terrible. We'll take out 1 Tovolar. We need 4 other spells removed. Spikefield Hazard. It's a land, so we'll remove the Play with Fire. Yeah. Okay. It might be correct to have like some combination of Play with Fire and Snakeskin Veil, rather than 4 Snakeskin Veil and 0 Play with Fire. Waiting on your opponent. Almost the same opening hand as last time. Except this time we have no interaction for when they play their Lotus Cobra. So I think we have to mulligan. This hand's pretty bad. No green source. Okay. Well, it's better. I'll put 1 Spikefield Hazard away. Gotta play you tapped, fortunately. You're our only red source at the moment. Okay. Fine. I want to keep Burning Hands up in case our opponent plays a green creature. Or, you know, any creature that Burning Hands can hit. My turn. Reckless Stormseeker. Attack. Elemental creature with hexproof and haste until end of turn. It's still a land. So we're going to potentially turn one of these into a land and maybe, what, Blizzard Brawl our Reckless Stormseeker? I can see that happening. If they play Spirit of the Elder God here, I want to play Tovolar next turn, but you know. They are keeping the land up so they can block with it. Let's go Tovolar. So, we could attack here. They just throw a land in front of it. Tovolar dies. They lose a land. We're not going to do that. Say no attacks. Keep Snakeskin Veil up. They are playing green-blue. They might have Coma here in this deck, I mean. Alright, well, let's do this. Attack. Let's see if they double block. They don't. Fine. Pass the turn. Now have some pretty big werewolves. A 4/4. This pumps +2/+0 and trample. So Tovolar next turn going to be a 6/4. Yeah, no. We could Burning Hands our Lotus Cobra right now. Take 6, we go down to 13. Next turn we can attack with a Lair of the Hydra. Or just another Stormseeker. We don't have anything else to do. We could potentially draw something to do for 3 mana, but I think we're just going to get as much damage in as possible. It's 13. Defeat our opponent. Waiting on your opponent. Play with Fire, Packleader, Halana and Alena. Our opponent gets to go first, so we can decide if we want to play Rockfall Vale or if we want to play a mountain to potentially burn something. Though, if we do play a mountain turn 1, then we can't play Werewolf Packleader until turn 3. So, not the greatest. Right now we have a 2, 3, 4 play. But our opponent does seem to be playing mono white potentially, so we might just have to burn some things out. Never mind, they're on Orzhov. Potentially Orzhov control. Vanishing Verse here, maybe. Infernal Grasp. That Parasite spell that deals 3 damage to a human and you gain 3 life. Or Fateful Absence. Okay, fine. Well, let's play Tovolar. At least with Tovolar, you don't have to worry about Vanishing Verse. Halana and Alena, don't worry about Vanishing Verse. Because they're multicolored spells. They have removal. Just keep hovering over our card. Or not, okay. We can play you on green. Play Halana and Alena. Draw ourselves a card. I don't think they're gonna block. Okay, another Tovolar. Backup. What? The Voice of the Blessed, maybe? Another Valkyrie? No, Fateful Absence. Okay. Well, like I said, we have a backup Tovolar. Ooh. Just in case they have Vanishing Verse. Let's go ahead and do this. Attack with both. Get rid of their Valkyrie. Another Play with Fire. Pass a turn. Wonder if they run Doomscar. Nope. Alrighty then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't block the Volatile Arsonist, and if they block Tovolar, they're just going to lose Liesa. So, let's go ahead. Let's put the counters here, because they can't block the Arsonist anyways. Boom, boom. No Planeswalker. Go to 13, and then go down to 7. Pass the turn. Keep a Play with Fire up. Another Liesa. Sure thing. Let's see. I'm not going to use you, so let's keep all of our red mana available. Yeah. So our opponent's on Orzhov Angels. Burning Hand, Cinderclasm does nothing. They do run spot removal, so we can Snakeskin Veil. Get rid of the Spikefield Hazards. They don't do a whole lot in this matchup. Cinderclasm we don't need. We didn't see any sagas, but they probably do run them. We can run Outland Liberator. Or Froghemoth. Ulvenwald Oddity. Should be noted that Liesa is a 4/5, so she just bodies both of them. Curse of Hospitality could be fun. Ugh. Let's take 2 Outland. Ascendant Packleader also doesn't do a whole lot here. So let's take a couple Oddity. A single mountain with a bunch of green creatures and green spells. It's not an opening hand that we want to keep. If this was a forest, maybe I would think about keeping it. We're going to mulligan. Okay. We'll do that. We'll keep our Snakeskin Veil. Play our forest. See what we get next turn. If we get another forest, we might just go Pack Leader, but we don't. So let's go Naturalist. Probably Fateful Absence right here, I'm sure. So we need a land. We can play Outland Liberator next turn. Alright, well. That's what we gotta do then. I'm sure our opponent has more Fateful Absences in hand. Ooh, no. Flying Lifelink. See if they want to block. Probably not. I mean, I don't know why you really would. Fateful Absence. Oh, Vanishing Burst. See, there it is. Go down to 12. let's attack. Draw ourselves a card. Pass the turn. Opponent's gonna hit us for 6 again. Rampage of the Valkyries. Yep. Cool. Pass. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, unfortunately, we just don't have a whole lot to do this. We are playing first, so let's bring our pack leaders back in. Unnatural Moonrise. It's not. I mean, it's not terrible this matchup if we make our werewolves transform. Get rid of the oddity. Play first, of course, no lands. Yeah, we can keep this hand. We'll take the Snakeskin Veil away. I know they're gonna have spot removal, but we're gonna play Werewolf Packleader turn 2. We're not gonna have mana up for it. They'll kill it. The turn after that, we could Liberator. Comes Fateful Absence, of course. Liberator. Pass the turn. Valkyrie, sure. Let's go ahead, get in for 4. Sure, our opponent has just a handful of removal. Just a bunch of it. Fateful Absence. Oh, okay. And an, oh my gosh, jeez. Well, guess we could draw a card next turn. Woo! Watch him have Vanishing Verse. Rampage of the Valkyries? No? Luisa? Let's draw a card. Another Play with Fire. And a land. Let me draw a card here. See what we get. Of course, another land. Jesus. Alright, well. Let's do that. Let's attack. It's night. Oh, buddy. Let's do this. See what we draw. Another Stormseeker. My gosh. We have 2 play with fire, so we could take out one of their angels. Halana and Alena next turn. Okay. Alrighty. We'll go up to 26. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. So we can actually play all of these creatures next turn. My turn. Okay. Well, let's take out the life linker. I don't think we have enough to kill him, though. That's the problem. Because +2, +2, so that's... Let's see. Yeah, because next turn they don't even have to block, and they just come back and hit with Liesa and a Valkyrie. Never another draw dies. Okay. Let's see. $13, yeah, 16, 19. So it doesn't even matter. Yeah, next turn they just attack with everything. And we die. We don't have to block that then. Okay. Ill-tempered loner. Yeah, now we're just dead. Okay. Well, play first. Sure. Mute our opponent for their bat. Play our pack leader. Next turn we could play Naturalist and the other pack leader. Oh. 3 creatures on board. Troll here? No, Mammoth. Okay. I think it's worth it to draw a card. Okay, fine. Probably take out the Naturalist. Another pack leader. Another Naturalist. Could see Blizzard Brawl coming. Chariot. Sure thing. Ooh, and an Arsonist. I almost want to just attack with these two and see if they put the Chariot in front of it, and then we can just pump the Werewolves. Okay, let's do that. Land and Tovolar. Alright, well, let's get rid of their cat tokens. Go down to 11. Next turn we can Arsonist, I guess. It'll be a 6/6 because of Lord of the Ulvenwald. Unless they play 2 spells here. Ren and 7, okay, fine.
The will of the woods is made manifest.
Oh, they're gonna attack with Chariot. Okay, fine. Sure. No blocks. Because we could take out Ren and 7 with the Arsonist. And then if we attack with everything, it'll deal 2 damage to the token. So even if they block, the token still dies. And they won't be able to block the Arsonist anyways. So it'll be a 6/6 attacking with Menace. Plus 2 damage to them. They go down to 3. They can only block one of these creatures and they die. Oh yes. Attack the opponent. This creature, this player, this planeswalker.
We did not choose this fight.
So yeah, either way, they're either taking 9 or they're taking 10. Right on. Burning Hands will be good here. They run Blizzard Brawl, most likely. Pithing Needle for Ren and 7. Pithing Needle also shuts down the Chariot. But speaking of Chariot, let's run some Liberators. Cinderclasm can deal with cats. So big creatures. Maybe some Ulvenwald Oddities. One Tovolar. Some Spikefield Hazard. There we go. Our opponent does get to go first. It's pretty good if you're playing mono green. You kind of always want to go first. We have nothing to do until turn 3. Meanwhile, our opponent's just going to be able to set up. So it's not great. But I guess we'll keep it. We can play with fire the opponent, scry one. I'm sure they go Werewolf Packleader here. Yeah. Okay. Play with fire the opponent. Don't need any more land. Packleader. Should have played a forest. Troll. Oh, Ranger class, okay. Stormseeker, attack. Probably run Blizzard Brawl. Ulvenwald Oddity, maybe. Just get in for as much damage as possible. The Blight Blade. It's good against us. Alright, well, Ill-Tempered Loner. Potentially another Blizzard Brawl. Though if they do, we get to kill something else. Draw a card. If we block the token dies, and then the 3, we can get rid of the Blight Blade. Otherwise, if we block the Packleader, we have to spend the 4 to kill the Packleader. They still have 2 creatures left, so... Snakeskin Veil? No. Chariot, though. Uh-oh. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we're just dead here. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and concede. Let's just go ahead and get started with the next game. I don't want to waste time. Cinderclasm. Okay, so Blightblade. So we will bring in Cinderclasm then. Spikefield Hazard. I'm going to take the Ulvenwald back out. Snakeskin Veil isn't terrible. It's just that I kind of want to keep everything else. So. Play first. Of course. No red, but we do have 3 pack leaders, so kind of hard to turn that hand down. Courtesy tap. Okay, well, we need a mountain. Rockfall Vale. Cragcrown Pathway. We need something where we can play red. Okay, thank you. Let's go ahead, draw ourselves a card. Attack. Ill-Tempered Loner. It's not bad if we can get another red source. Next turn, I think we just go Halana and Alena. Use our mana efficiently. Blizzard Brawl here, perhaps. I can still have Blizzard Brawl. Oh, yeah. No attacks, though. Alright, well. Oh, our game's lagging. We could attack with both. They double block Halana and Alena. We get rid of a wolf. Next turn we can play Ill-Tempered Loner. Or just another pack leader. Oh, that's right. First strike. Duh, you killed a wolf. And you only take 2. How does our opponent get out of this? Pack leader, okay. Blizzard Brawl? Halana and Alena, maybe? Yes. Blizzard Brawl, okay. They hovered over our card, which is what makes me think that. Cinderclasm. Alright, well, let's pack leader. Oh yeah. Well, that is a hand. We'll keep it. Okay. No bat, so we don't have to mute our opponent this time. Mono green yet again. Alright, well, we're going to play this tapped. Naturalist next turn, and then potentially Stormseeker, Tovolar. I'm sure they have Blizzard Brawl, so not all of our creatures are going to live. Land. See, like, I don't know why my game is lagging. Like, this game lags on my phone. I have an iPhone X. So it's kind of old. So it lags there. But it doesn't normally lag on my laptop. It only started doing it recently. You can see them having a Blizzard Brawl here. Get rid of the Naturalist. Of course. If there's one thing about Mono Green, you can always ensure that they have a Blizzard Brawl. Always. Alright, well, I'm going to get Tovolar down. Next turn, we can Packleader into Stormseeker. Unless they have another Blizzard Brawl here. Which is possible. They're just going to hit us for 6 instead. Never mind, they're going to hit us for 4. So, no blocks. Okay. Well. Yeah, let's go ahead. Packleader. Attack with these two. Hit it for 9 unless they block. Totally fine. We have a blocker next turn in Ascendant Packleader. Unless they go, what, Ren and 7 here, maybe? Toski. Okay. Well. I mean, yeah. Ill-tempered loner. Right here. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Right on. Four. 1. Draw a couple cards. I'll play our forest. Double spelling here doesn't really matter because Tovolar is going to make it night again, so they can double spell unless they have a Blizzard Brawl to take out Tovolar. The Trove. And the Adversary. Oh yeah. Just attack. Burning Hands. I don't think Pithing Needle turns off Ranger class, does it? I don't think it does. A lot of their creatures are pretty big, so I don't think we need Cinderclasm. Though we said that our last mono green fight and Cinderclasm actually would have helped. I mean, we still won, but still. Let's bring in some Snakeskin Veil this time. Unnatural Moonrise. I just want to see if Pithing Needle shuts off Ranger class. I don't know if it does. It says activated ability. I don't know. Is leveling up the Ranger class considered an activated ability? I guess you are activating it. Doesn't matter. We don't have Pithing Needle opening hand anyways. We do have 2 Snakeskin Veil though, so Playing the puddle. Playing the leaves. Remembering as if it was fall. We're in the heart of January right now here in Indiana. It's pretty cold, let me tell you. Use a snowboard right now. Okay. Pack leader. I was gonna go naturalist, but I think we can go pack leader. This pack leader, not that pack leader. Though next turn I do want to be able to keep Snakeskin Veil up. So we're going to go naturalist here. No attacks. I'm sure they're going to, yeah, power that up. Activate it. Pithing Needle potentially could have shut it down. Attack with their troll? No. Okay. I hope they put the counter here. If they do, we'll block with the pack leader and then just Snakeskin Veil it. Oh yes. Let's do this. Yeah, Halana and Alena. Let's do this. Let's just attack with both. They'll block with the troll, probably. Make green so we can play our Ascendant Packleader next turn. Opponent, not quite sure what to do. Okay, fine. Play our pack leader, put a counter on it. 3-2. Nice, nice, nice. Ren and 7. Unnatural growth. Okay, well, that's pretty darn big. But 9. That's 15. Yeah, no. Yeah, we'll just win next turn then. Cool. All right then. Yes. So those were the matches for this recording. Obviously, you could see here we had 10 matches. I didn't record 10 matches. I only recorded the matches that you saw in this video. I've been playing this deck over the weekend, and I just wanted to get a feel for Gruul Werewolves within standard best of 3. But as you can see, it had an overall 60% win rate with 67% on the play and 60% on the draw. It took roughly an hour. Well, took exactly an hour and 53 minutes. The deck had pretty poor showing against Orzhov. They had a lot of spot removal, and even things like Snakeskin Veil just ultimately couldn't save us. And then some 5-color deck, it lost to it lost to a Dimir deck. But overall, I mean, it won against, 2 mono green decks. It won mono white, Simic, Golgari. So overall, I find Gruul Werewolves to still be a competitive deck within standard best of 3. Might not be the best deck out there, but I still really enjoy playing Werewolves in standard best of 3. Granted, I don't play standard a whole lot anymore. I mainly focus on alchemy, but mostly historic. Historic's where I like to be when playing Magic Arena, but I like to dive back into standard and alchemy every once in a while, But when it comes to standard best of 3, I would recommend this deck. This is a fun Gruul Werewolves deck. The sideboard here worked out pretty well. Again, Snakeskin Veil Didn't help us all that much, so maybe you don't need 4 Snakeskin Veil in the sideboard. Maybe just like 3 or a couple. You know, and you could replace the other Snakeskin Veil with cards you want that cater to what you feel you're going up against a lot in standard best of 3. But overall, yeah, Gruul Werewolves here. A lot of fun, and I would recommend it. Thank you for watching this video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel for more Magic the Gathering Arena content. You can check out that video over there if you want to watch something else. There's a playlist right below it. You can check out more content on the channel. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.